So, are you ready for the 12 months with the highest number of animated movie releases in history? If your answer is yes, or definitely, stick with us till the end to see all the best movies of 2024 and 2025 that will be hitting the screens very soon. Inside Out 2. To kick things off, let's talk about one of the movies that stirs emotions and is surely one of the most anticipated on this list. In June, we'll finally have the chance to see what we've all been waiting for, a showdown. Anxiety and joy will battle for control of Riley's mind, both with the goal of making the girl happy, each in their own way. And I'm crazy excited to see how this story unfolds with an older Riley playing high-level hockey, making new friends, and maybe even finding a boyfriend. Let's also see how Sadness, and this is just my guess, will once again manage to save Riley and bring peace to our protagonist's mind and life. I'm crossing my fingers for time to fly so we can watch this incredible movie. Moana 2. We couldn't miss talking about the most unexpected movie on the list, Moana 2. Of course, everyone who watched The Adventures of the Princess of Oceania wanted a sequel, but Disney out of nowhere surprised everyone and announced for late 2024 the new film of the Te Fiti Savior. The idea of Disney was actually to launch an animated series with Moana and Maui, telling new adventures with the slightly crazy rooster. Hey! The story is still a mystery, unlike the live action, which we know exactly how it will be, and we'll talk about it later on this same list. What we know is that it will continue the story from where the last movie left off. The internet has already started with its theories, the main one being that Moana and Maui will become a couple. So, what do you think of this possibility? I would find it pretty cool. Despicable Me 4. This is definitely one of the most anticipated movies of 2024. Especially after we found out that Gru and Lucy have spawned another mini supervillain of good, Gru Jr. Additionally, we'll have Poppy, Gru's new neighbor, who will also have an important role. We'll have the villain Maxime, who wants to get revenge on Gru for something from the past. And our guess is that they studied together at the Supervillain Academy. Not to mention the minions once again doing all those funny things they always do. In July, we'll be able to watch all of this in theaters. The Casa Grandes, the movie. Anyone who's a fan of The Loud House surely knows that soon Netflix will release The Casa Grandes, the movie. You can be sure I won't miss this movie for anything. In the story, Ronnie Ann will face mystical pre-adolescent beings with her family. Besides, who knows if we'll see Lincoln appearing, since the Loud House movie also premiered on Netflix some time ago. It would be really cool for the couple to get back together. Minecraft the movie. Now, if you ever played Minecraft even once, you must know that soon we'll see the first movie of the game in theaters. It's true it won't be so soon, only in April 2025, but the movie promises to be insanely good. That's because none other than Aquaman, Jason Momoa, will play Alex, and Jack Black from Jumanji will be Steve, the two main skins of the survival game. So, we can already tell that the movie will be a mix of comedy, adventure, and survival at its best. While I wait, I'll be building my blocks here in my game. And if you also enjoy movies as much as we do, subscribe to our channel here so you won't miss our amazing videos. Garfield. If there's anyone who hates Mondays more than I do, it's definitely Garfield. Just for that, I want to watch the new movie of the orange cat who loves lasagna. Let's see Garfield's dad, a crazy cat, his dog henchman, and Odie and Garfield in the middle of it all. In May, we'll watch this really fun movie. Meanwhile, we'll be raiding the fridge in the best Garfield style. Mufasa. Returning to Disney's blockbusters, the most anticipated live action of the year already has a release date, December 2024. Disney will tell the story of how the lands of the kingdom were ruled long before Simba was born, and how his father, the then Prince Mufasa, had to fight and face enormous dangers to help his beloved brother. That's right, the movie will show Scar when he wasn't yet a cruel and evil villain. Just for that, the movie's story already won me over. Besides the fact that I've been a big fan of The Lion King since I was little. So for sure, Mufasa is on my list of movies that I won't miss in 2024. The Wild Robot. Now, let's talk about what promises to be the original movie of the year from DreamWorks. In September 2024, the Dream Factory will release the beautiful animation called The Wild Robot. We'll get to know the story based on a young adult novel by Rosm7134, or just Roz, a female robot who ends up on a deserted and wild island, faces animals, befriends them, and becomes the adoptive mother of an orphaned goose named Brightbill. The movie promises to have incredible effects that might even win the Oscar. I'll definitely give this movie a chance, as it seems like it's going to be very emotional. Spider-Man 3: Beyond the Spiderverse. Let the drums roll for Marvel fans, because the Miles Morales trilogy will come to an end in 2024 with the third movie of the new Spider-Man. But who knows, maybe they'll start a new trilogy after that, right? The first two movies gained a lot of fans for the story, but also for the incredible effects that Sony put in both films. There's also the hope, increasingly remote it's true, of seeing Miles and Gwen forming a beautiful couple of spider heroes. I'm also very curious to know what the villain Mancha will be up to in this next movie, as well as to know if Miles will be able to save his father from the tragic fate awaiting him in his universe. In March 2024, we'll find out all of this. Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. If you're a fan of good adventure and science fiction movies, Ghostbusters definitely has to be on your list. After saving the world from the ghost threat once again, now it seems like they're going to get into a chill. Literally. A threat with mystical and freezing powers needs to be stopped, otherwise planet Earth will enter a new ice age and humanity will be at risk of extinction. Wow, that's a synopsis that definitely caught my attention, and just seeing one of my favorite characters from Stranger Things again gets me twice as excited. In March 2024, we'll see how the world can be saved by this incredible group of ghost creature hunters. If you're also a huge fan of movies like us, comment down below, #cinema, and tell us which movie you most want to watch right now! Sonic 3. If you, like me, are a fan of the super fast blue hedgehog, the wait is getting closer to an end every day. In December 2024, we'll see our heroes once again, accompanied by their friends and facing a new challenge: to confront or assist Shadow, a super hedgehog created by Robotnik's grandfather. We'll see Jim Carrey again in the movie, we just don't know if it will be as Robotnik or as his grandfather. But surely, the movie will be very cool and action-packed. It even seems like there might be a chance of an alien invasion. I want to see if that's true! Tron Aries. Still in the incredible Disney universe, fans of science fiction movies were caught off guard by the announcement of the third film in the Tron franchise, which is from Disney and focuses on adventures linked to a parallel digital world. But this time, instead of humans going to that world, an AI called Aries will come to our reality, and its mission is extremely dangerous. The release year will be in 2025. The month has not been defined yet, but it will probably be between April and September. Snow White. Here's a movie we know the title, but not the date. But it seems that after being postponed twice, we'll finally see Snow White with or without the 7 dwarfs in March 2025. There probably won't be a prince, but there will be a friend, in quotes, who will stand by the first Disney princess in history. We're hoping that the Disney legacy will be well realized in this film. If so, it's sure to be very good. Cars 4. Lightning McQueen is coming back. That's a slap in the face to those who thought that would never happen again. After practically retiring at the end of Cars 3, our protagonist will appear again to sort things out using his tires and powerful engine. The problem is that Disney released its release schedules but didn't say which of the dates is for Cars 4. But there's a date reserved for September 2024, and many fans, including me, believe it might be the release of Cars 4. Now it's just a matter of hoping and waiting. Moana live action. Some time ago, the live-action movie of Moana was announced even before Moana II. And funny enough, it was announced earlier and will be released later, only in 2025. It's known that the story will have the evil giant crab Tomatoa as the main villain, so Maui will surely be very important in the story since the two are mortal enemies, probably because of Maui. But seeing The Rock as Maui will be insane. I'm very excited to see that. And of course, will Zendaya really be Moana? Comment below if you think she would be good in the role of the protagonist. Elio. To wrap up, in June 2025, we'll see the next original Pixar movie, Elio. The trailer shows that Elio will be abducted and mistaken for the leader of Earth. He will then be transported to some incredible location within the galaxy where he will meet various leaders from other worlds. What will happen next is still a secret, but the movie has excellent animation, PIXAR level, and the story seems to be pretty cool too. These are the 16 most anticipated movies of 2024, and I'll definitely watch all of them. And you? The video is ending, but we've left 2 amazing videos for you to keep enjoying our content. Just choose one of them and keep having fun. Thanks, and until next time.